Good morning. Shelly Monahan, Monahan, Cain, Cain. Thank you, Your Honor, for allowing us to speak. September 9th, 1979, I had just gotten off work at KJRB radio station. For those of you that still come up and say Sunshine Shelly, same person, older version. That night, after Coe beat me almost to death, especially my face, and raped me and left me for dead in that field, there was a star in the sky. And he had told me during that night that he was going to kill me before he let me go. I had a tendency to believe him based on how badly he beat me. I looked up at that star and I started praying to God and asked him to please, the worst that he could do was kill me, just let me live. And I promised God that night that I would spend the rest of my life making sure that other victims, survivors as I like to call them, are able to get the help that they need to overcome that one horrible incident that happened. I too believe that we are survivors. If we were able to talk to Fred Coe in person, I would beg him to get help. I would beg for him to admit what he did, to ask forgiveness. I don't think that's going to happen. I too believe that the only way until he takes his last breath is that he asks God, Jesus Christ, for forgiveness. I too have forgiven him. I too feel free. It has allowed me to live a very good life. I use that word free because there's a lot to that. Many of us have lives where we have children and grandchildren. We're able to plant a garden. We're able to see the sunrise and see the sunset. None of us should ever consider, even after today, that Fred Coe is ever going to be free, because he will never be free. Satan has been a part of his life from the time he was a young adult and started doing these crimes. I would ask those that are still hurting, that still suffer from the incidents that happened to them, to remember that you are a survivor. Jesus is with you, and with that in your life, Satan will never win. And the same thing is with Fred Coe. You will never win. He is referred to me as what he calls his bad penny. When Dateline interviewed him, when he was still in Walla Walla, he wanted to know if they were going to interview me as well, and they did. And the producer said, she's a bad penny. And they asked him why he called me that. And he said, because she just won't go away. She won't shut up. And it's not me speaking right now. It's the Holy Spirit. And it fills you in a way that freedom is wonderful. And we all know that even when he walks out of McNeil Island, he will never be free unless his last breath is what he does by asking God forgiveness. Thank you, Your Honor.